How's it going? Welcome to my 2-year anniversary party. Woo! Let me adjust the camera a little bit right here. Let me adjust. It looks pretty good, actually. It's a little tilted, but it looks pretty good. I think it's not too bad. Yeah, that's a little better. Ah, well, welcome. Welcome, everyone. If you want to talk about the Dallas Cowboys for a few minutes, we can do that. Want to talk about sports? Oh, that'd be cool. We can talk about the NFL. What's going on? Of course, big news is Jalen Ramsey was traded today to the Steelers. So he is now a Steeler. So the Steelers are like they're kind of trying to do stuff now. That's pretty cool. And just want to let you guys know, ooh, that I got a new shirt for the occasion, huh? Dallas Cowboys. So on June 28th, 2023, I posted my first video. And it's been about 2 years. Well, 2 years and 2 days. Of course, I was inspired by Tom Grossi, who was doing the 30 and 30 tour, the 30 stadiums in 30 days. So yeah, very cool. I guess it's appropriate that we toast the occasion. Hello, how's it going? Cheers. Hmm. 2 years on my YouTube channel. We are celebrating. Are you ready for the Rams preseason game? I need the Cowboys so bad right now. When is the Rams preseason game? Do they have the first preseason game? Preseason game. Haha, we have a preseason game with the Rams. August 9th, first one of three. 6 p.m. August 9th. Do I have that? Should I go live for that just to see how Joe Milton is gonna do? And Will Greer did go to Florida now. I thought I saw him play in Florida, but I didn't. I could say I did just because I went to Florida in 14 and 15, but no, I saw his backup play. Will Greer was he transferred to West Virginia later on. I could go live for the preseason games. But yeah, I'm ready. I want that game. Oh, okay. So it's July tomorrow. So tomorrow it'll be a month. I could say it's a month. Oh my god, till preseason, August 9th? Because we're doing our first game. We're doing the first game Thursday, which everyone like is jumping on us about. They're gonna chant that we don't deserve it or something, and then we have Thanksgiving against the Chiefs, and that's gonna be crazy. Unfortunately, those are two games they're gonna want to destroy us. They're not gonna want to beat us. They're gonna want to destroy us. Chiefs haven't played in Thanksgiving years, and the Eagles just won a Super Bowl. So why are we gonna play them in their stadium? Whatever. September. Do I not have the Cowboys games in my calendar? Okay, here we go. September 4th. Cowboys versus Eagles. So preseason is August 9th, 16, and 23. And then we have a week off in between there. And then we start that Thursday of September 4th. Very cool. And then August 30th is the UT game. So Longhorns against Ohio State. So that's Saturday. So that would be UT. Um, and we can check Texas Longhorns. And they're hyping that up. Arch Manning praises Texas roommate. Yeah, Arch Manning can do no wrong, pretty much. Until he actually, we need to see him actually play a full season, of course. But UT, whew, that is gonna be. Thank you for the like. I appreciate it. That's gonna be a crazy schedule because that is yeah, that's August 30th, 11 a.m. 11 a.m. 11 in the morning. And then we play SJSU. We're gonna play UTEP, Sam Houston, Florida. That's gonna be a good game. Oklahoma, October 11th, which we do every October. We're never gonna change that. No matter what conference we're in, we're both in the, you know. So that doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. But we play Kentucky, Mississippi State, Vanderbilt. Georgia will be tough. Arkansas. That'll be Arkansas and A&M, two Southern teams. Well, Georgia's a Southern team. They're all Southern teams. But Arkansas and Texas. So that's going to be two rivals. I would say minor rivals. Oklahoma's the major rival. Sam Houston. I feel like we're gonna whoop them. Vanderbilt beat them pretty bad. UTEP. I mean, what is SJSU? What is San Jose State Spartans? I mean, did we do a good job with the schedule or not? Or what? I mean, but Florida and Oklahoma are going to be two big games back to back. They're going to try to destroy us. And of course, we start out with one of our toughest games, Ohio State. But they could just be like Michigan and just implode the next season, and then they're not so tough, and who cares? San Jose State and UTEP will be easy, and Sam Houston. If we lose, that'll give Arch Manning some time to recover. To get his game back. And then Florida is going to be tough, and Oklahoma will hopefully beat them. Kentucky, Mississippi State, Vanderbilt we win. Georgia will be tough, and then Arkansas and A&M will be hopefully pretty decent victories. And then if we only have one or two losses, hopefully we win every single game. Then we'll try to get for a championship. If we get a championship, Arch Manning will try to go to the draft. If not, he'll probably come back for a year. He could come back for a year anyway. Bengals versus Eagles next. It's not safe to have a Steelers Eagles game in 2025. Oh boy, it's Colts versus Ravens next. For what? The Super Bowl or for the Super Bowl? It's Bengals versus Eagles. Bengals are just falling apart. They need to get all those people signed. Did they get? I mentioned it in a video, but it was already 2 weeks ago. Did they get that guy signed their draft pick? And did they get the other guy signed? Steelers versus Jacksonville. Oh my gosh, Steelers are trying to do something, but they're not trying very hard. Jalen Ramsey is good. Jacksonville is going to be better. It's just like, oh, it's such a shame. They get hyped up in the draft. They have a good draft, and then it's like, well, we're not going to talk about them for the entire season, off season, because it's like we don't know yet. We don't know. They snagged the best, corner slash receiver, but they don't know. They don't know. They don't know if it's going to be a good combination. Who knows? Who knows? I mean, he got hyped. He got his Heisman. Yeah. Uh, what was the draft? No draft. Bengals draft picks yet to be signed. Did they resolve the Bengals thing? I haven't checked. Jamar Chase makes cryptic post after Steelers Jalen Ramsey trade. What, does Jamar Chase not want to be in the Bengals now? Will Bengals see TJ Watt follow Mika Fitzpatrick off Steelers? Yeah, Mika Fitzpatrick, he played every single game. He started every game last year, this last season. Like Jalen Ramsey, who didn't do too bad. So they're like, man, if you start every game and you're reliable at this age, you're this stage in your career, That's something. Even if you got injured the year before, like if you can prove that you're coming back, that's something. Jamar Chase, every week it gets better and better. So, what, they don't want to play the Dolphins? Let's look at the Bengals schedule. Dolphins aren't Dolphins aren't going to do anything. They might as well put Quinn Ewers in at quarterback and try him out. Go Texas Longhorns, yes, but for real, Quinn Ewers should have been drafted way earlier than 7. That's ridiculous. That's an insult. That's an insult. Bengals Eagles preseason game. Okay, that's what you're talking about. August 7th. August 7th. So that's earlier than the okay, and you're saying the Ravens? Ravens schedule. Let's see. Let's see. Ravens Colts August 7th, 6 p.m. Ah, 6:30. So Ravens Colts is even earlier. Who's even on the Colts? Who are the Colts quarterback? Daniel Jones, right? And Anthony Richardson, Riley Leonard, and Jason Bean. Oh boy, they better give Riley Leonard some reps. Ugh. Notre Dame runner up in the championship. Yeah, I mean, screw it. He's the 6th round draft pick. Man, it's crazy. The 6th, 7th round draft picks about these guys are gonna do well, man. These guys have to do well. They're drafted too low. Saints have 4 home games in a row. Man, I did a video about what's wrong with the Saints. They have 4 home games in a row. Oh, it's not bad. Bengals will try the Browns week 1. Well, let's look at the Browns schedule. God, the Browns are just such a disaster. Browns and Panthers, August 8th. That's preseason. First game, Bengals and Browns. Oh, so they play each other. You're saying they're going to tie? They're going to tie? Damn, they might tie. Shoot. The Bengals defense can't do anything. Jimmy Clausen was your ball boy? Wow, Jimmy Clausen was an NFL quarterback. How old is Jimmy Clausen? Jimmy Clausen is 37 years old. Jimmy Clausen has not played football since 2015, so 10 years. At 27, he was out of the league. He's from Notre Dame, 2nd round pick in 2010. Panthers, Baron Ravens. I know he's with the Panthers because my friend is a Panthers fan. And damn, did they go to the Super Bowl or what? No, they didn't go to the Super Bowl. The Panthers went another year. Dang, he did not play in 11, 12, or 13. Why? He started 10 games and only did 3 touchdowns and 9 interceptions. Boy, oh boy, Jimmy Clausen. He started 10 games and only? Boy, let's look at Jimmy Clausen. I don't think this is a very good career. Of course, other people have had worse careers. The 2012 preseason was pretty bad. He's injured. Wow. Jimmy Clausen, analyst contributed his slide to his cocky demeanor and persnickety smirkness. I mean, that's not me saying it. That's Wikipedia. But it's citing an article. Dang. I mean, that's unfortunate to have a persnickety perception. Hmm. Signed a 4-year, $4.2 million contract. Made his debut in a loss against the Giants in the 2010 season opener. With starting quarterback Matt Morris sidelined with a concussion. After poor play by Matt Moore in week 2, Clausen took over the game. 7 out of 13, 59 yards and interception. Well, if Matt Clausen was here and I was interviewing him, am I an unbiased interviewer? No. Well, I would try to make him look good, but that's pretty rough. That's pretty rough. Jimmy is Baker Mayfield trainer and best friend. He's Baker Mayfield's trainer. Baker Mayfield's pretty good. He's his trainer? Is he a quarterback's coach now or something? He's just his trainer? I mean, Wikipedia doesn't tell you everything. Personal life, legal trouble. Oh, I hate that. Legal trouble. Cited for the illegal transportation of alcohol. That's weird. Illegal transportation of alcohol. Illegal transportation. So he had a bottle of beer open or something in the front seat. I mean, I don't think you can do that. You can have it in the trunk. Involved in an altercation, South Bend bar. See, he likes South Bend, Indiana, doesn't he? Weird. Oh. Man. Well, that's good. I'm glad Jimmy Clausen's doing something. Hmm. Um, well, it's our 2-year anniversary party. We got some chips. We got some wavy lays. Hickory barbecue. Let's try some. I don't think I've tried any of these. Mm, not bad. Not bad. I'm glad Jimmy's doing something. You know, not everyone's football career is a failure after their NFL career. I mean, careers don't get off the ground anyway, and they just become coaches. That's fine. You're a backup quarterback for 2 years, and you become a quarterback coach. I mean, that's what Dylan Moore did. He was a backup quarterback. I believe he was with the Lions, like our other backup quarterback back in the day. And then he was with the Cowboys, and then he became quarterback coach and the offense coordinator. 2 OC jobs later in the Super Bowl, he's with the Saints. So yeah, yep. Lions 12-14, Cowboys 15, 16, 17. So yeah, I think he played a little bit for us. Like every backup quarterback or third string quarterback we had under Tony Romo got to start like at least one game. That 15 season was pretty rough though. We were just throwing in anybody, Matt Castle, anybody. It was pretty demoralizing after a great 14 season. Yeah, how was it? 14 was good, culminating in that Des catch game for the 15 playoffs. 15 season, Romo was hurt. 16 got hurt. Still a good season with Dak. Man, rough. Jimmy won in the Rose Bowl against UCLA. Okay. Man, yeah, if you're a good college quarterback, they'll never forget it. They'll never forget you. They'll love you forever. I mean, if you won a Rose Bowl or a Heisman or a national championship, it really doesn't matter what you do in the NFL. It'd be great if you could win national championships and a Heisman and a Super Bowl and all that stuff. Not everyone does, but if you can, that'd be great. I mean, Vince Young, he went on to he won the Natty, the national championship, and he was pretty good for a couple years in the NFL. Then he came back up, and he just he wasn't playing anymore. But will we honor him in Texas? Absolutely. Will we cheer his name? Yes. Does he get to be on the sidelines every single game? Of course. No matter what happens, we'll respect that. Do we have a statue of Vince Young? I'm sure we do. Let me look it up. I wonder if we do have a statue of Vince Young. Statue of Vince Young. He's got a toy. I mean, yeah. Shit. Oh, my thing's coming down. Yeah, I think we have a statue at T campus. I mean, we have to, right? Let's see images. Hmm. Ricky Williams has a statue. That's pretty cool. Vince Young was greedy, huh? Well, I won the Rose Bowl, then he won the national championship the year after. You win that, you deserve some praise. You deserve it. The offensive player of the year, but unfortunately didn't go to a Super Bowl or anything like that. Well, we still like him. Oh, and what is this? What do we have over here? Oh my gosh. Is this? Is this? Oh, look at this. You guys, a cake for my 2 year? Oh, party in Austin 2002. Nice, 2002, man. He was took over starting QB in 2003. I wonder who was doing what game you watched in 2002. All right. Let's do some anniversary. Oh, do I have a smoke detector? Happy anniversary to the channel. Happy anniversary to the D.Bell Sports Show and podcast. Happy anniversary to the YouTube channel. Happy anniversary. Yay! Awesome. 2 years. First year consumed by the D.Bell Sports Show. The second year has been taken over by the podcast. If I could do both simultaneously, maybe I could really take something off. But I moved. So the location I filmed the sports show in, uh, I'm not there anymore. But I got a backdrop, so maybe I can just do that. I was very against that, but maybe I could do that. I just do the reporters out in the open, you know? Hmm. Well, it's very good. Mm. All right, we'll set this aside for later. For right here. How about that? Well, go Dallas Cowboys. Woo-hoo. It's not a bad shirt. Maybe I'll use it for working out. I was on Texas campus in the Army. I partied in Austin 2002. Well, I hope you have fun. I hope you have fun. Were you in the Army? You're in the Army. Thank you for your service. Thank you. I don't think I can salute because I'm not in uniform, but as a symbolic gesture, I will. Oh, man. It's good to be a sports fan. It's good to be a football fan. Don't worry. One day we'll make it. We'll get football in Japan. They'll have fun. They'll have fun in Japan. Go Cowboys. Go Cowboys. Got a little Cowboys hat. Yeah, we got an more original Cowboys hat, 90s style. Got another Cowboys hat. The brim is, kind of like band. So when I wear it, it's not like this one. I got this one. This one's like this. It's more bendy and it looks good on camera. So I got this one. Got UT football right there too. We got an NFL football. Couple of them. Oh, NFL football. All right. And I got my generic sports drink from my D.Bell sports show. Which I need to do more. I need to do more. I bought another table so I could, and have the backdrop. I do need to do more with it. Maybe I can get a clothes rack and do that and then put it up every time to make it simpler so I don't have to do it every time. I'll figure it out. I don't know. Takes a lot more work editing that than just doing a straight podcast episode about something too. Mm. Cheers. Mm. Oh gosh. Yeah, guys. Can't believe it's been 2 years. I remember those D.Bell Sports Show episodes, the first season. Second season, I'll admit, it didn't go as well. I'll admit that. I'm about to be on the third season. If I should pursue it, I'll pursue it. I'm trying to get another job right here. I'm trying to do some other stuff. If I can, get a new job and then do that, that'll be pretty cool. So. Oh, man. So, what's new with the Cowboys? I need to put all the games into my calendar. I think I did an episode about the schedule, predicting the schedule and the winners, but I didn't put them in my calendar. I just put the first one. We can go over the whole schedule though. We can talk about the Cowboys. We can literally just Google them. Is Shamar Stewart gonna be signed? Shamar Stewart, was he signed? Signed. Good job for Jalen Ramsey getting another team and all that stuff. Shamar Stewart has not been signed. Okay, let's talk about that a little bit. We have an update for Shamar Stewart. Okay, first of all, Bengals, you need a good defense. What are you doing? Like, you got this Shamar Stewart guy, and you don't even want to sign him? And you don't want to sign your other guy? You're unsigned. Who's the other guys unsigned? Player unsigned, 17.56. Trey Hendrickson, that's who it is. Trey Hendrickson signed. So Trace Hendrickson still hasn't been signed? Hendrickson offer details. Bengals free agent visits. 7 hours ago, Joe Burrow doesn't blame Bengals for the contract. Oh my god, we're disaster. Shamar Stewart contract standoff gets update. What's the update? Is there an update? It doesn't look like there's much of an update. They're still haven't been, they're not signed. That's the update. That's terrible. That's terrible. You guys sign your guys. You gotta sign your guys. What are you doing? And this guy just hasn't even been playing or practicing, so he's going to be at a deficit for minicamp and your contract. He's a defensive end. You guys need your defensive end. You need Trey Hendrickson. He's a defensive end too, right? He had 17 and a half sacks 2 years in a row. What are you doing? Yeah, he's the defensive end. Ugh, gosh, what a disaster. What a disaster. We could go over the whole Dallas Cowboys schedule and see what games I predicted. You do have a comment I need to read. Congrats. Well, thank you. Thank you. 2 years as a YouTuber, 1,458 subscribers. I need to be more consistent because when I post some shorts, I gain subscribers. But then if I don't post anything for a while, I do lose them. So I jumped up to 14. Um, let's see. I jump up to 1479, 1480, then I lose two subscribers, so I'm at 1478. I'm at 1478. Yeah, so I would love to be at 1480 subscribers and then just jump up to 1500 so I can take that leap to 2000. But it's -1 in the last 28 days. I need to, I mean, I got to figure out what content my people want to read too, because no one watched my Saints video. I've been posting a lot of Cowboy stuff, but I can post stuff about other teams too. I don't have to do just Cowboys. Like, should I do more skits, do more of the D.Bell Sports Show, which I haven't done in months? Cowboys versus Steelers game that Tom Grossi streamed and then rated you, yes. And then I discovered you. Wow, okay. Many more years of laughing at the Cowboys. Hopefully laughing with us and not at us. Thank you. Cheers. Hmm. Tom Grossi's a good one. He's a good guy. Rating me and all. He rated me twice. I was so excited the first time I clipped it and I put it on my Facebook group. And I don't think I figured out how to put it on YouTube, but I'm sure I could figure it out. I'm pretty smart. I'm sure I could kind of figure it out one day how to do stuff like that. Ah, I'm such a novice. I want to I need to incorporate more pictures into my podcast episodes as well. But other streamers have um the uh the video embedded in it too, and then have the video and the sound of other actual games and stuff like that. So I need to figure out like how would I do that? Do they get copyright permission? Would it get stricken if I did that? I don't want to get copyright stricken. I wrote to the Dallas Cowboys who asked if just having this hat and this jersey and this flag in the background violated any copyright. I was so new at this. I was just like, oh, I don't want you to take me down. It's crazy. It's crazy. But this is all like this is fine. It's the actual footage of the games that the NFL owns the copyright of. You know, good stuff. Good stuff. Emmanuel. Hello, Emmanuel. Oh, I thought it was Teddy who was saying that. It was Emmanuel who said congrats. I remember it was a Cowboys versus Steelers game. Okay, okay, okay. That makes sense. I was talking about you to you, and I didn't know it was you. Thank you, Emmanuel. Thank you, sir. I hope the Falcons have a successful season. You sons of guns. You stole some two pretty good pass rushers, which you needed. And your season was better than ours because with all our injuries, we just freaking collapsed in on itself, and it was not a good. It wasn't a good look. It wasn't a good look. Oh, Cooper Rush will save us. Okay, okay. Well, Trevon Diggs is out. CeeDee Lamb is good. Well, Jake Ferguson's hurt. What? How is he gonna rush? Was he gonna rush for 100 yards and get two rushing touchdowns? Yeah, I don't think that's his style. The answer is no, he hasn't. He won't, and with no rushing attack except for Rico Dowdle doing better in the second half. Maybe there's hope. Maybe there's hope. Ah, I do have water in here, by the way. Mm. Go Cowboys. Go Cowboys. We have to do better this year. Yeah. Or I might give up hope as a Cowboys fan. No, probably not. I mean, it's just fun being part of a team, rooting for them. Go Cowboys. Go sports team. Yes, my sports team is very good. And when they lose by 40 points, well, I wasn't that invested. Huh. Can't say that in this aspect, being a sports YouTuber. Kind of. Fortunately, I need 2,000 subscribers. I need 3,000. I need 5,000. I need some more stuff. I hope we are not laughing at the Cowboys. I hope we're celebrating with the Cowboys in our victories. So glad the Steelers and Dolphins gave us some late off-season news. Yes, yes, you want to see the Cowboys and the Eagles face off against each other in the Eagles Stadium with a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. You want to see that? I know you do. I know you do. Ugh, ugh. By the way, this is probably a poor advertisement for it, especially since it took so long to get in. But I do have some merchandise. D.Bell Sports Podcast right here. And I did get the shirt in, so I'm going to wear it my next podcast episode. And it's going to be good. It's going to be fun. I sell 3 different colors, so yeah. I know I don't have that many people, that many supporters and stuff, but that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. You gotta get the subscribers first before you start doing that. So I don't know. Maybe I've jumped the gun having a store, trying to be like every other YouTuber, but I thought it was fun. Man, I'm just glad Jalen Ramsey got on a team, but I mean, Steelers are trying, kind of. That's gonna be my next short. The Steelers are trying, kind of. Will Jalen Ramsey make a difference? I mean, that could be a video. Sorry about the Dak injury. If I was a Cowboys fan, I would have reveled in the Falcons losing 4 games after beating y'all. I'm sure I did. I'm sure I did revel in that. But, it's a little consolation, right? When your team is losing. It's like, yeah, your team lost. Whatever. I just want to see my team lose. I don't care what you guys do. Like the Saints lost. They crumbled after injury. Derek Carr's not even on the team anymore. I mean, do I care that much? I don't know. They beat us pretty bad. It's pretty rough, but I wish my team would be better as opposed to other teams getting hurt and losing. Ugh. But yeah, I'm gonna try one more bite of my celebration cake, which I just got. Mm, mm. Happy anniversary to me. Mm. Good stuff. Good stuff. Ugh. Mm. I only wanted the Eagles to win the Super Bowl because it was the Chiefs opposite them. I'll never root for the Eagles ever again. Gosh, they are obnoxious. I'll root for the upset because I love chaos and upsets. Upsets are so much fun. You know, team is down. We get a lot of upsets late in the season because it's like some teams aren't trying and stuff. What an upset, right? That one year, like 10 years ago, the Packers. And weren't they upset by the Chiefs when the Chiefs weren't good? They're definitely upset by the Giants in the season. They went like 15-1. Yeah, I remember that. That was enough said, but they can't play in the cold. They can't play worth a damn in the cold. Man, I just don't want to be embarrassed when we have to play the Eagles on the first game and everyone's going to be looking at us and they're already saying we don't deserve it since we weren't in the playoffs. And they're saying, why is the 7-10 team going to play the Super Bowl champions just because they're the Cowboys, just because we're in our division? So now we have to prove that we're good enough to go against a division rival who, we really want to win. We really want to win against them. Should I put up the D.Bell Sports Podcast shirt right here? No, that's my jersey. I like my jersey. No, I need to. I signed my jersey in my first podcast episode, I think, because I really wanted something in the background. So I might just go ahead and frame it. The plan was to frame it and then get another one so I could wear it and just have the number 51. But I wanted to get some white out and put a little dot after the D too. Oh. Now I understand why people don't like the Eagles. I like Saquon a lot, and the rest of their players are pretty cool, but their fans are unbearable. Their fans practice. They're probably practicing right now, climbing poles, just in case for the next game they win or lose. Oh, next game is September 4th. How many days till September 4th? 66 days, Jesus. And then UT football is the week before, August 30th. Ah, tell me the truth. Tell me the truth, Manuel. Do you like the D.Bell Sports Show? D.Bell Sports Show, yes or no? I'll start a question. D.Bell Sports Show. The comedy stuff. D.Bell Sports Show. Oh, this is a Q&A? Oh, I'm starting a poll. I mean, I got 5 likes. I need more likes than that just to... Yes. No. Is it like an actual thing? Do people care about this? Let me know. I was trying to be funny. The D.Bell Sports Show, I was trying to have a laugh. But I got fewer likes than the podcast. The Eagles, they're having camps right now. They're having Eagle fan camps. How to climb poles. Okay, when the police gets all the grease on it, here's what you do. Josh. Win or lose, they'll burn that city to the ground. And then the taxpayers have to redo it, rebuild it after every game. Super Bowl, you're done. You're done. Feel bad. They probably hired so many people to clean that up. How many cars were on fire after that Super Bowl? Yeah, I'm a fan of the Chiefs. My dad was a fan of the Chiefs because they were so bad. Just 10, 15 years ago, they were so bad that he was like, I'm gonna root for the underdog. And that's why I have the Chiefs banner down here. This was his banner, so when he died in September 2019, he couldn't see the Chiefs win a Super Bowl. It's very unfortunate, but go Chiefs, go Chiefs. In honor of that, but who knows if they're going to go back to a Super Bowl? I mean, they're going to be good. They have a really good quarterback. Actually, they have a legendary quarterback, so they're going to be Dan Marino, or they're going to be Joe Montana. Joe Montana. How many Super Bowls did Joe Montana win? He was famous. He won 4. Did he start for 4 Super Bowls? He was the MVP for 3 of them. I wonder who was the MVP for the other one. I mean, whatever, I guess, but I'm sure he'll be glad to give it to somebody else. Did he start all of them? He was the NFL MVP twice. Won the Super Bowl 81, 84, 88, and 89 season. 89 season, man. That's pretty cool. 89 season. He got the MVP and he won a Super Bowl. That's pretty tight. I mean, that's pretty cool. He had an even better season the next time, but didn't even. What was 1990 playoffs? 1-1. So he started every playoff game. So he started every Super Bowl. 11 touchdowns in the playoffs in '89. Damn, man. It was with Kansas City, and then whatever. He did okay with Kansas City, but not the same. Not the same. Super Bowl 51 was canceled. Ah, how I wish my team had passionate fans. I live in the Atlanta suburbs, but even being this close to the team, I know a lot of people who clown us and switch teams, specifically of that game. They clowned you, huh? You need some dedicated fans, dedicated Falcons fans. You have a good logo, you got some good players, you have a new quarterback. I mean, well, what could go wrong this season? What could go wrong? You guys are gonna. Oh god, I don't want to jinx you guys. You're definitely trying to win your division and screw over Baker and compete with Baker, not screw him over. So I don't know. I don't know what you're gonna. I don't know. Super Bowl 51 was canceled. Absolutely no other reasons. Super Bowl 51 was canceled. Super Bowl 51. Sorry about that Super Bowl. I was living in Austin, drove up to Dallas to watch it. Boy, oh boy. That was the first overtime Super Bowl, right? Yeah, it was. I don't think Gronk played in that one. They switched teams. I don't know. I think they just figured out your plays and then like planned accordingly. It was a pretty rough game. It was a pretty rough game. I don't know what to say. That was a rough game. That's rough. Pretty rough. Matt Ryan's gonna get dogged for his entire career. I mean, you could look up Matt Ryan's stats. How many touchdowns does that guy have? People are like, who cares? He was in Super Bowl 51. Is he in your Hall of Fame? Falcons? Is he gonna come out and do like a Hall of Fame thing? Or he probably already did, right? Probably. 381 touchdowns, 183 interceptions, 65.6% completion percentage, passer rating 93.6, passing yards 62,792. I mean, is anyone gonna care? Is anyone gonna care? Look at all these. Oh my God, they're written so much about. Look at all these stats. Look at all these stats. Been to the playoffs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. Won 4 playoff games, lost 6 of them. Oh, jeez. Won 124 regular season games, lost 109, and tied once. There's one tie came in Indiana. The last season, he finally got a tie in his last season ever with another team. Well, he was not very good in Indiana, was he? I mean, who knows if that was his fault? Probably not. Because, well, 7-10, 4-12, 7-8, 7-9. So his last winning season was in 2017. 2016, 11-5. How many winning seasons has he had? One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7. Only 7. Huh. Well, you never know. Well, damn. Damn. The Niners suck just for different reasons. Kyle Shanahan is dead to me. I hope he loses every big game he ever has to coach. He's just chasing that Lombardi because his dad has a Super Bowl trophy, and well, in poll, what were the results of the poll? Yes, one vote. Okay, maybe I'll try doing an episode. You gotta watch them though and comment, so I feel good about it. And I'll put it back on then. I mean, I could make something up, but I was thinking about doing. No, I won't tell you. I'll just do it. I'll just do it. Yeah, I mean, Kyle Shanahan, man, he can coach. He can coach you up. He's coaching Brock Purdy up. He got that young lad to a Super Bowl, but man, he just. I don't know. They just don't win. It's so close, but they don't win. He'll coach you up, but then he doesn't win. Who knows what's gonna happen this season? I mean, they're falling apart though. The team wise, they're falling apart a little bit. Maybe won't even make the playoffs. Damn, they fell apart last year. I mean, damn, they did. They did. What are you supposed to do? Wonder how many games Brock Purdy has won. Matt Ryan is in our Ring of Honor. Cool. That's good. He should be. He should be. It's just unfortunate that his reputation is, you know, pretty tied to that Super Bowl. Brock Purdy has won 23 games and lost 13 regular season. He has won 4 playoff games and lost 2, which includes the Super Bowl and the championship game. So he's played obviously at a high level. He has a winning record in the playoffs, winning record in the regular season. This last season really sucked for him, and he didn't get in the playoffs. So maybe 22, 23, that was it for him. But who knows? He makes money now, so they'll either motivate him or he'll crash and he won't care because he has money. He was inducted into it during week 5 of this past season. Okay, yeah, I think I remember that. And then Perk Cousins. Are you? Is that meant to be an insult of some sort? Beats Matt Ryan's single game passing yards record on Matt Ryan night. That was fun. Oh God, really? Single game passing. What was Matt Ryan's single game passing record? Matt Ryan single game passing record. 503 yards against Carolina Panthers on October 2nd, 2016. All right. Was Brock Purdy's single game passing record. It says 377 yards against the Lions on December 30th. Well, that can't be. Let me see. Let me go to StatMuse and see. I guess this was this last season, so let's check out last season. Yards. Oh, here are yards. 500? Is there 500 anywhere there? At least, I don't know. How about them Cowboys? What's up, man? Yes, I am a fan. By default, home team, Dallas, but yeah. So, he beat Matt Ryan's single game passing yards record, week 5. Oh, well, let me just look up week 5. Um, 49ers game, 2024. Also, thank you for stopping by, Invisible Ranch. Thank you. Happy 2 years, and I hope you subscribed. What? 49ers. This couldn't have been. Well, let me just look at their actual. Let me see this. 2024 preseason 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was on Matt Ryan night, so they were looking at the Falcons. Hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Week 5, 49ers took on the Cardinals. Falcons week 5 was they beat the Bucks 36-30. Baker Mayfield, Kirk Cousins. That was a good game. I covered that game. I was live for that game. That was the overtime game. That was a badass game. Scoring summary. Hodge got the touchdown. I remember that. That was awesome. That was your highlight right there. Very nice. Well, thank you. Thank you, Invisible. I appreciate the happy 2 years. Happy 2 years for everybody. You guys make this channel possible. I'll have to do more to make this more successful. Let's try a little bit more anniversary cake. Mm. It's still cake. That's a good sign. Very nice. We appreciate you bouncing around. Kirk Cousins is not an insult, just a nickname referring that he played like he was taking PEDs. Oh, okay. Percocet. I get it. I'll cherish those six or so games. Yes, yes, as will I cherish the few games that we were trying to do well in the first part of the season. We were trying, but as soon as I saw our rushing stats, I was like, well, is this not a sign for things to come? Oh boy. Oh, Zeke and Rico Dowdle each got 30 yards. Oh boy. And then Rico Dowdle went off, and then Zeke went off the team and signed with the Chargers to try to go to the playoffs. And boy, oh boy, what a season that was. Matt Ryan inducted tour during week 5. That's that night. Okay, I'll have to look up what game that was. Mm, yes, well. Oh, thank you for the likes. I appreciate it. That's so cool. I appreciate it. I'll try one more chip. It is an anniversary party after all. Mm. Free endorsement from Hickory Barbecue with Lay's. I figured it out. I figured it out. This is perfect. Mm. Yeah, that's perfect. That barbecue flavor is perfect. Gosh, that reminds me. I'm going to my friend's house to see 4th of July fireworks on Friday. I need to get a 4th of July shirt. And maybe I should just wear this hat because we're in Texas and why not? But yeah. Oh, I have some 4th of July beads. I just put those on right now. Dun, 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 it's the founding of our country. Dun, 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 and it is another year. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. Probably see it more if I do my shirt like this, but yes, yes, we celebrate the Cowboys and we celebrate America. There's some cool little flags and stars, so very nice, very nice. I shall wear these as I wore them last year and the year before. Oh, thank you, Walmart or Dollar Store. I'm sure they're not very expensive. Oh, the trade of today, Jalen Ramsey, very happy, very sad we didn't get him. I mean, do I want to just hoard all the corners for myself? Yes. I don't think that's unreasonable. With Trevon Diggs hurt, with Deron Bland, a little bit of a roller coaster at times. I would like to know the corner. And our draft pick, 3rd round, Siobhan Ravel, had an ACL tear a little more than a year ago. I mean, uh, question mark? I'll draw a little question mark. Let's see. He played for the Appalachian State Mountain. He played against them. Appalachian State in 2024, returned an interception 50 yards for a touchdown. A few days later, he had a torn ACL in practice and missed the rest of the season. He declared for the NFL draft in November 2024. So, professional career on Wikipedia simply has his pre-draft measurables and says that he was selected in the 3rd round. Question marks. Question marks, question marks, question marks for our some of our tight ends like Princeton fans, Stephen Jones, who have not played. You know, these are all question marks. We have question marks. I'm going to turn these question marks into check marks to see how they're doing. Revan Spanford was a question mark as tight end. Now he's being transferred to a check mark. Transferred. That's not the right word. He's being promoted to a check mark because he's doing so well. He's doing so well, people said he might be the backup. The backup. Well, Luke Shoemaker's our backup. How embarrassing would it be if our 2nd round pick was not our backup tight end? Can we just bring back Jason Witten in his 20s? Yes, Micah, how washed is Minka Fitzpatrick that the Steelers traded him for a cornerback on the wrong side 30? Boy, it's just what did I say 30 minutes ago, an hour ago? The Steelers are just like trying, sort of. That could literally be my next video. Is Minka Fitzpatrick washed? Well, I mean, I didn't think they'd trade for him back. I mean, he's going back to his first team, the Dolphins. He's been with the Steelers since 19. So, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Yeah, it's 5, 6 seasons. I mean, Minka Fitzpatrick, 28 years old. He is a safety. So, he could get some picks. First team All Pro 2019, 20, and 22. So he did well for the Steelers. Pro Bowl in 19, the last year with the so his last year with the Dolphins was good. He was traded for the Steelers, went to the Steelers, and he did very well. He was a Pro Bowler for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. He's the interceptions co-leader in 2022. So he was. Is he past his prime? He has 5 defensive touchdowns, pretty badass. 20 interceptions. He played at Alabama. Does he have a national championship with Alabama? Yeah, 15 and 17. So yeah, he does. Damn it. Freaking Alabama, man. Freaking Alabama. Damn you, Alabama. Damn you straight to hell. Anyway, let's see what his numbers are. He had his best interceptions, his best statistics with interceptions in 2022. So it sounds like he did really well in 2022. 6 interceptions. Trevon Diggs got like 11 the year after or the year before. So 6 and then 0, then 1. So that's a career high of 6. With Pittsburgh in 2019, he got 5. So and then 4, then 2, and then 6. But he played all games last year and got 96 combined tackles. But he got 124 in 2021. So he was definitely on fire. Like 19 with interceptions, and then did well, then tackles, 79 combined tackles, and 124. So with tackles, he tied last year with his 2022 numbers, but had a down year in 23 because he didn't play all the games. He only played 10 games. Is he really washed? 96 tackles in 17 games, 1 interception. Is he really washed? You think so? I don't know. It doesn't look like it. Earth 832. Hello. Physically hurts me. Yes, I'm definitely past 28, and I'm not past my prime, but I do not play football. So this is a safety who it's a very physically demanding game. But hello, Earth 832. Oh, is Minka Fitzpatrick really washed? I mean, that's the thing. Jalen Ramsey, he is 30. He's whatever he is, but like he's still consistent. So is he really going to be that bad? Is he going to be that bad? I want him just on a 1 year deal because I think he might be pretty good. But the Steelers are also going to be pretty good. So, gosh, who knows? Arthur Smith shows that he has a crippling, debilitating addiction to Janu Smith. Well, guess who we're going to be looking up next? He has now coached. He has now coached Janu in each of his last 3 coaching jobs: the Titans, Falcons, and Steelers. Okay, so you guys got Janu Smith. He was good until he broke. He didn't like being with Fitzy. Oh. No, no. If you're past 28, you're fine. If you play football, they don't want to give you any more money past 30. They never want to give any football players money past 30 because who knows, 34, they could be washed and retired. And then you sign a 5 year deal and. But yes, I'll put an LOL there. You're good. You're good. Just so I know, just so I'm aware, Jalen Ramsey, how old are you? 30? 30, yeah, 30. So he'll be 31 this year. He'll be 31. TJ Watt will be 31 too. Is TJ Watt still good? He's going to be 31. All these players are going to be 31. I think Trey Hendrickson's going to be 31, right? That's what I wrote in my last video. Yeah, he's 30. He's going to be 31. So all these people are going to turn 31, which is going to be the wrong side of 30. Minka, when you turning 29, bro? When you turning 29? November? Middle of the season. You're going to be turn 29. Dolphins, gosh, that Dolphins team, it's going to be like the Jags. Is it going to be okay, or is it just going to be a disaster? Who knows? He already Mika Fitzpatrick. He's already a 2-time national champion, 3-time first team All Pro. He can retire tomorrow and be fine. Get a podcast, whatever. I mean, I know his name. He's good enough that I know his name. I'm aware of him. I'm aware of him with the Steelers. Got some great years with the Steelers, man. He's already a national championship. He could retire. Could retire. I mean, he's played with them since 2018. 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's going to be his 8th season. That's physically demanding for a safety. Gotta run around, gotta stay back, you gotta I mean that's gonna be rough. Gonna be rough. Good safeties, hard to find. Hard to find. You want those young guys. And then they're hit or miss, you know. We have some corners who are hit or miss in our drafts. Oh boy. That's why we don't move up to draft people. We don't make splashes anymore. Because we're like Jerry's sitting back there like, I've been burned before, guys. I've been burned before, okay? Ugh. I mean, you know. I hate to say that 28 is past his prime, but for a position that requires so much athleticism like cornerback, 28 is somewhat older. 28 for a cornerback is rough. It is rough. Maybe Jalen Ramsey is just like Adrian Peterson, where he can still perform at that high level when he's 30, 31, 35, almost 40. I don't know. Eventually, he's going to slow down. But he's been pretty consistent the last couple years. When he was with us, he was pretty good. So yeah, he's just a veteran presence. And then when we had him, we had like a veteran and a guy who was 4 years and a rookie, and it was pretty good. So he could definitely be a mentor. But hey, if you want a guy just to be a mentor, you give him a coaching job. So yeah, I love when people said, "Oh yeah, we'll bring back Zeke. He can be like a mentor, like a coach." Like guys, I don't know if you want to do that for a running back. I mean, Jason Peters, we had that guy for a year, like 39, and that's pretty cool. He was getting hurt. He was good for a little bit, but it's like maybe he could legit be a coach. That's funny. He was with the Eagles for so long, and then he was with the Cowboys for a year. Ha! We've done that before. I mean, we switch players sometimes anyway. Oh, wants some retirement property still. Retirement property. Oh boy. Maybe Minka can I mean it's been in Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh. It's not like these guys can't buy plane tickets, for the weekend and go back and forth, whatever. It's not like he's gonna be in Pittsburgh for months and months, he's chilling, he's going on vacation, he's with his family if whatnot, if he's married. But yeah, if he's in Miami, he could definitely get some property in Miami. Damn, he's gonna have a fun time in Miami at 28. No matter how good he is, because he's already proved that he's pretty good. You might as well party in Miami. Screw it. Oh, might as well. Oh, thank you. I have 5 likes now. But yeah, geez. I mean, we had a corner. We drafted a corner who has an ACL tear. We have gotten players that have had, issues with their just personality issues, all that stuff. And we took a chance on him, but someone with an ACL tear who's supposed to be a cornerback, that's going to be rough. I mean, that's going to be rough. East Carolina for 3 seasons. I mean, his stats aren't even here. Earned second team honors with the Pirates. Ooh, the East Carolina Pirates. Second team honors with the Pirates. Yeah, I mean, didn't play in COVID. COVID really screwed up a lot of people. We're getting a lot of older players who just didn't play during COVID. Oh, I was checking on the Bengals. Have they still not signed Trey Hendrickson? This is going to be a disaster for the Bengals this season. And we're so hoping for a nice little Bengals uh Chiefs rivalry. If you guys want to talk about anything, let me know. Otherwise, I'll go through the schedule for the Cowboys and see what games we can play. See what games we can actually win. I did that before in a video, but let's look at it. And then I'll probably head out. I mean, schedule, schedule preseason games. Let's see how Will Greer does and Joe Milton. And just so I know, who did we pick up any other quarterbacks? No, we just have Joe Milton and Will Greer. Will Greer would go Gators, even though he transferred. So we'll get to see what they do against the Rams, Ravens, and Falcons. Oh, Falcons preseason. Hey, I should stream that one just for funsies. I'll be like, yes, Joe Milton, 3 touchdowns against. Let's see who the Falcons quarterbacks are. You have Emory Jones, Easton Stick, Kirk, and Michael Penix. Easton Stick is probably Emory Jones. I know this name. Emory Jones, yes, he was with Florida 2018 to 2021. Undrafted 2024, spent times with the Ravens and DC Defenders, offseason indoor practice squad only. He was the starting quarterback for 2021 for Florida. And he went 6-6. Mm. So you have Emory Jones. Good for you. Good for you. Cheers to that. He'll be you know, playing some in the preseason. So we got the Eagles. We know we have to win. It's not even a are we going to have a good game against the Eagles in our season opener? The season opener, we have to do something. We at least can't be embarrassed, or we have to win that one. Giants, we have to win because they'll play out. Jackson have to do something. We at least can't be embarrassed, or we have to win that one. Giants, we have to win because they'll play out Jackson Dart, and I don't want to lose to a rookie. If they play Russell Wilson, what a boring game that'll be. Honestly, what a boring game. Giants quarterbacks. Let me look at the Giants quarterbacks. Jackson Dart, James Winston, Tommy DeVito. What a boring game that'll be if they just hold. I don't want to see him play anyone except Jackson Dart. Really. Bengals just continue to show how poverty they are. Can't even sign a rookie. SMH. Yeah, they can't sign him because they want to restructure. They want to do something in a deal they've never done before. So, like, the worst time and the worst team to do this with, you need to revamp your defense. Did they even have a lot of draft picks? I don't think they did. Bengals draft picks. Bengals draft picks 2025. They had 6. They got Shamar Stewart, who they haven't signed. Got a linebacker, Demetrius Knight. Got a guard, linebacker, tackle, running back, Tosh Brooks, round 6. I mean, who knows, guys? The Ravens had so many draft picks. They're doing really well. Just picked up that corner. I mean, the Bengals have to compete against that. They need to revamp everything. And it's just, what a disaster. They wouldn't play Penix or Cousins in the preseasons. Oh, yeah, Easton Stick. Joe Milton versus Easton Stick. That game would feed families. Yeah, we're going to see Joe Milton, see how good he is. There's a difference between saying someone's really great and hyping them up and then seeing them throw 3 interceptions in the preseason. Even in the preseason, that's bad. Okay, let's just be clear about that. So hopefully that doesn't happen. Oh, man. Easton Stick or Emory Jones, who won 6 games for us at Florida and didn't do anything for 3 seasons before that. Actually, I have Emory Jones's stats from Florida. Yes, 1, 2, 3 seasons. He did not start a game. He got to play in some games. He got to play in some games, probably cleanup stuff. He is with the Atlanta Falcons practice squad. He signed a reserve future contract on January 6th of this year. So good luck. I can't even say congratulations. I'll just say good luck. I have no idea how it'll turn out. He has won 10 games in his college career. He won one game at Arizona State. He won 3 games at Cincinnati in 23. I don't even want to say anything bad about our old Florida quarterback, but go Gators, I guess. I mean, shoot, man. Boy, I don't know. 6 games, and we think like Anthony Richardson only won like 6 games, and then he got hyped, and then he got get hurt. He's competing with Daniel Jones for the starting position. Boy, oh boy, let's see how that works out. Geez, who's the Florida starting quarterback this year? Because the guy just got drafted. Oh wait, no, it's the other guy. Florida starting QB 2025. It's the 5-star guy, DJ Lagway. Yeah, he got to play a little bit, which was good. He got to play last year. That's right. That's right. That's right. So he started 7 games last year and won 6 games. Damn, I didn't know he won 6 games. That's badass. Florida Gators 2024 season. I know he's that good. Like I saw how he was. I mean, that's incredible. What are we? 8-5. 8-5. So the other guy, um, won. So he won 6 games. The other guy won a couple games, I guess. Who? What's his name? I'll find him in a second and get back to Cowboys. But his name it's gonna bug me. Hmm. Quarterback. Quarterback. Beck Miller retired. He retired. Anyway, oh my gosh, he was drafted. So I mean, he was a transfer from Wisconsin who was drafted. Starting quarterback for 2024. Graham Mertz. Thank you. Graham Mertz. Yeah, he got hurt tripping on the field. I saw that game too. That sucked. He was drafted in the 6th round. He's with the Texans now. I guess he won't be playing though. Yeah, he won 2 games, lost 3 as a starter. I mean, that's what happens sometimes, I guess. Giants versus Cowboys. We better win that game, or that's gonna suck. Cowboys versus Bears. That's a must win, even though the Bears are getting better. Cowboys versus Packers. That's gonna be badass. But unfortunately, I do think Jordan Love is pretty good. Unfortunately, so that's gonna be a game. Cowboys versus Jets. Screw the Jets. We're gonna win. Cowboys versus Panthers. Um, I have a friend who's a Panthers fan, but we're gonna win. Cowboys versus Commanders. I don't know. That's a freaking toss up. They did so well last year, but we split, and they didn't play their best game the first game. The last game was a throwaway game. So I'm all right. Big question mark on that one, guys. Who knows? They could blow us out, or we could win for some reason. I don't know. It's gonna be tough though. Broncos, that's gonna be tough. Cardinals, we better win. Raiders, we better win, or we're gonna be the laughing stock because the Golden Knights are a more popular team in Las Vegas than the freaking Raiders. But they do have a new coach and quarterback and whatever. Eagles versus Cowboys. They're playing in our stadium, so hopefully we beat them so we can split with them because our division is gonna be freaking tough. Cowboys Chiefs on Thanksgiving. 4 days after, 4 days later, we play them. Goddamn, guys. Goddamn. Like, you think that's gonna be easy? No. Cowboys versus Lions. They're gonna come after us. they're gonna scream bloody murder. I mean, they're gonna chop our legs off. They're gonna chop our freaking legs off, and the refs are gonna be like, "Well, you guys hurt Aiden Hutchinson last year, so we'll let it slide." So they're coming out on the field with chainsaws. What are you talking about? Vikings. Hopefully we win. We beat them because they don't have any Viking magic this year. Chargers will beat them in a boring game. Commanders will beat them just for fun, and the Giants will just beat up on them. If they play Russell Wilson and James Winston, then they'll definitely be playing Jackson Dart by the end of the season. And we'll just beat them just because we can, because we want to, and because they're the Giants. We have to keep them down in fourth place this year, and we have to compete with first or second place to get into the playoffs. But the freaking Eagles are going to try to be good, freaking Eagles, and the Commanders are going to laugh at us and say, "Hey, look how good we are. We went to the championship last year." So that's what's going to happen in there. Anyway, yeah. Oh, let's wrap up this live stream. I've been live for an hour and 26 minutes. Very nice. Thank you, everyone, for coming. Let me wrap up these comments. If you guys have any more comments? And yes, happy anniversary, 2 years. I tried to find one of those little things you blow on, but I could not. I don't know how good the Bengal will be this year. Bengals. Their offense is godlike, but their might have a worse defense than last season's Panthers. Uh, let's look up the Panthers defense. Panthers defense grade 20, 2024. One of the worst in the NFL, if not the worst ever. Wow. Finished last in the league, allowing a franchise record 534 points. They also ranked last in total yards allowed and rushing yards allowed. So people were just all over them. All over them. If we played the Panthers, did we play the Panthers? We did. We did last year, I believe. I wonder if we just rushed all over them. Did we rush all over them? That was versus Panthers 2024. December 15th, 2024. We beat them 30-14. Man, Bryce Young was having a rough season. He was having a rough go of it. Cooper Rush still has a winning season for games that he started, so good for him. He threw for 3 touchdowns in that game. Bryce Young threw for 2 interceptions. Rico Dowdle had 149 yards. Yeah, I'm sure that got his confidence up a bit. Anyway, we'll see how good the Bengals are. I did a video about are the Saints okay? Watch that video, by the way. I only had 10 people who liked that video, so maybe I should do something else because they did not go after it the way they did the other videos. We put up 38 points. So the Falcons put up 38 points on the Panthers in both their matchups, both times, 38 to something. Bijan and Algier had a game in the first matchup. Okay, let's look that up before we go. Falcons versus Panthers 2024. So October 13th, we have 38-20. Was this the first matchup? Player stats. Tyler Algier, 105 yards and a touchdown. Bijan Robinson, 95 yards, 15 carries, and 2 touchdowns. Drake London had a touchdown. Kyle Pitts had 70 yards. Darnell Mooney. Ray McLeod had 30 yards. Bijan Robinson caught 3 for 10 yards. Tyler Algier caught a pass for 3 yards. So, yeah, I guess so. Kirk Cousins, 19 for 30 for 225 yards and a touchdown. Andy Dalton played that game, so okay. I don't know how good Andy Dalton's gonna be. He had to rush 3 times. Miles Sanders, we have him now for some reason. Like he's our third string. I can't even I don't know what to do. Jatavion Sanders. So yeah, he's with the go UT with the Panthers. He had 49 yards. Jalen Coker, Xavier Leggett. I know these names. Jalen Coker was with Holy Cross. Xavier Leggett. No, he was the first round guy. He was the first round. Yeah, they traded up to get him right. First round, Xavier Leggett. Yes, yes, they did. He was with South Carolina, and Jalen Coker was with Holy Cross. Yeah, Jalen Coker is getting some stats, man. Jalen freaking Coker, he did well. Being undrafted in 2024 out of a school maybe not too many people have heard of, he did really well. So look for him. Hopefully that's not his best year and he has a good career ahead of him. Okay, if there are no other comments, I'm gonna go enjoy some lays. I'm gonna play a game on Twitch later. I don't know for fun. But yeah, good job. I only saw that one game. Good job putting up 38 points on them. Maybe their defense is gonna be better. Uh Panthers. Last thing we're gonna look up. NFL draft picks 25. Who they draft? Who did they draft? They drafted that receiver guy, Tetroa. Goddamn. Tetroa McMillan. They drafted Nick Scorton, edge, Texas A&M. That's good. They drafted an edge, Princely from Mississippi. Trevor Etienne. Okay. Georgia, not bad. He was with Florida. Then he was a trader with Georgia. That's fine. Whatever. Do whatever you want. It's the NFL now. Who cares about where you were in college? A safety, a nose tackle, a tight end. So they did go offense and defense. Jimmy Horn from Colorado. Very nice. So they did do a combination. They did do a lot of offensive stuff. Very interesting. We'll see what happens. Rise up, y'all! Go, Dirty Birds. We'll see. We'll see. Good night, man. Good night, guys. Thanks for coming on with me. Celebrate my 2 year. 2 years. Woo. Woo. Bid you guys good night, and of course, go Cowboys. Woo. 2 years. Ah, gonna get some more cake. Gonna get some more cake.